Right, hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now I'm home alone today, so it's the best time to record. This is my episode 5 review of Jamie Johnson. Just going to play it now on the BBC iPlayer. You might hear it in the background. I'm going to pause it. I just want to say a few things in the last one. I'm going to react into my top 5 and saying something that I didn't say. So the first thing is I want to say RIP to George Floyd. I didn't know the years or how old he was, but very sad. But, people standing on his leg, and then there's been a lot of protests, like in London, in Bristol, and stuff like that. So my opinions is that it's just not that good, and it's a bit sad, the racism, and protests can get a bit out of hand. Like one of them was, they smashed on police cars and stuff like that. And anyway, let's react to my top 5. So it was Rockstar number 1, number 2 was Rain on Me, number 3 was Rover, number 4 was Two Seaside, and 5 was Breaking on Me. So let's go down. Breaking on Me I didn't guess. I will guess that probably next week. Number 4, Two Seaside, I think I got that. Rover, yep. Rain on Me, and Rockstar. So I got 4 out of 5, which is pretty good. Now let's get into the review. So obviously it starts with a previously and an intro, and then so I'll skip this and the intro, and then it goes to the dreams. Now I'm very good at predicting the dreams, but this one is basically it's in the changing room, and she sees Jamie and she chases him, and he disappears, and then the dream is where she wakes up and her mum talks to her. And then Elliot, who's the gay guy who comes along, obviously we don't hear that for a while. He comes along and she says that he's staying with them, and Alba's reaction is like, what? And then Jamie's at home, he's doing these exercises, and then obviously we get to actually terms about Jamie doing gaming, because Mum says, why don't you go and play some video games? And then Karen starts crying. She tells her dad that she's reduced the hours at the hospital, and then Elliot is introduced to the Alba, and then she says he would love to. Now it goes to Duncan and Mike talking. Mike, Duncan says they have an excellent record, and Mike, he storms off. He basically said it's going to be his last match. And then I forgot her name. Becky, who is Dawn's wife. Yeah, they're gay. She gives a drink. Then it's a chat with Liam and Dylan, and they are talking about he can't really talk about teams, and then he kicks some grass or something. And then it's a Mike talk. He teams talks them. He talks about their record and stuff like that. Sorry, my hair. I'm gonna go off top of my hair has been poking up. They needed to win this game. Then Duncan, has a chat with Karen and Jamie for a bit, and then Dylan speaks to Elliot.
Who's not that into football?
Who's not into football? Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, all originated in the sun.
He's shocked. He moves away, and then Duncan has an idea for someone who I think. Alright, and then we'll skip this bit. The match starts. It is 0-0 at the moment. And I think it's 1-0. I think they get a yellow card. They concede, I think. She gets a yellow card. Half time 1-0 to the other team. What was their name again?
Is she alright?
I think it's Colton AFC. Jones is the scorer. Then they score a free kick. Then they score 2 more goals, and she gets a red card for pushing someone. Then there's a team talk in the tunnel, and he makes them all stand up. And then there's a chat between Ruby and Alba. And then the chat with Zoe, and then Duncan tells, his mum. Anyway, talk with Dylan, and next time we should know about Liam joining. Anyway, just to make this 5 minutes, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.